Most of us, including myself when I was in college and a little bit in early medical school, I would say, okay, let me look at my outline that I created and then somehow try to see if I know this. Maybe it would be like try to recreate this on a whiteboard or create a mind map. But again, you're kind of stuck with this rigid format of like, here's what I need to know. But there's no real good way of like, do I know this part of this lecture versus do I know all of it together? And worst of all, the technique that just bugs me, like, that most students will tell me that they do is they reread their notes and saying that this counts as a passive material, which as we know, as the test gets around, not true. And so a good analogy to really understand, okay, how do you make your review phase effective is think about when you have like a manual for some piece of technology that you set up. I just set up a new Wi-Fi router as we upgraded our internet in the house. I had to read the router the first time, but I don't really actually remember all the words until I actually apply and do the function of setting the router up. The same idea applies when you learn any new piece of material. We don't just keep rereading the manual or our text material to say, I'm going to eventually learn this, but you actually have to put that knowledge into application.